Battle of the Bulge. Winter, surprise, and a last-ditch offensive that nearly worked. In freezing forests, surrounded and outnumbered, American soldiers hear a single demand from the enemy: surrender. The answer they give will define the war's final winter. December 1944. Western Europe. The Allies believe Nazi Germany is beaten. Paris is liberated. The German army is retreating. Then, without warning, Hitler launches one last offensive through snow, fog, and thinly held Allied lines. If it succeeds, the war could change course. If it fails, Germany's fate is sealed. This is the Battle of the Bulge. Picture the Western Front in late 1944. Allied forces stretch from the North Sea to Switzerland. Supply lines are long, units are tired. Many American divisions are inexperienced. Germany is desperate. Hitler believes one bold strike can split Allied armies, capture the vital port of Antwerp, force Britain and the United States into negotiations. The plan depends on surprise, speed, and winter weather. And for a few days it works. Hitler's last gamble. The operation is called Wacht am Rhein. German forces mass secretly in the Ardennes forest, terrain considered unsuitable for large attacks. Allied intelligence dismisses warning signs. Fuel shortages cripple Germany. Air power is limited, but Hitler commits his remaining reserves anyway. Germany is betting everything it has left on one roll of the dice. Would you launch a major offensive knowing you can't replace your losses? Total surprise. The 16th of December, 1944. Before dawn, German artillery opens fire. Infantry and tanks surge forward through snow and fog. American units are stunned. Some surrender. Others fight back in isolated pockets. The German advance punches a massive bulge into the Allied line. The battle gets its name. Weather as a weapon. Fog grounds Allied aircraft. Snow slows movement. Cold becomes deadly. Temperatures drop below freezing. Soldiers lack winter gear. Reports differ on exact cold-related casualties, but thousands suffer frostbite. The weather doesn't favor one side, it punishes both. Pause and think. Would you fight on, or pull back to survive? Bastogne, the crossroads. The town of Bastogne sits at the center of the German advance. 7 major roads converge here. If Germany takes Bastogne, the offensive accelerates. American paratroopers of the 101st Airborne Division rush in without enough supplies. They are surrounded within days. German commanders demand surrender. The American reply, delivered by General Anthony McAuliffe, is short. What exactly he meant remains debated, but the message is clear. Bastogne will not fall easily. Myth versus reality. Myth. Bastogne was well supplied. Reality. Ammunition, food, and medical supplies were critically low. The bulge grows elsewhere. German armored units push west. Some American divisions collapse. Others hold stubbornly. Fuel shortages slow German tanks, a fatal weakness. German units capture Allied fuel depots, but not enough. The offensive depends on fuel Germany does not have. The Germans are advancing, but time is running out. Holding the line, small American units delay entire German columns. Roadblocks, ambushes, last-stand defenses. These actions buy time, the most valuable resource of the battle. German schedules slip. The offensive begins to lose momentum. Allied commanders rush reinforcements. General Patton pivots his army north, a massive logistical feat accomplished in days. British and American forces coordinate to pinch the bulge from both sides. Myth versus reality. Myth. Allied response was slow. Reality. The scale and speed of redeployment was extraordinary. Bastogne holds. After days of encirclement, Allied aircraft finally break through the weather. Supplies parachute into Bastogne. German attacks continue, but fail. Relief forces arrive on December 26th. Bastogne survive. Was Bastogne decisive or symbolic? German collapse. By January 1945, the German offensive stalls. Fuel is gone. Losses are irreplaceable. Allied air power returns in force. German units begin withdrawing under relentless attack. The bulge slowly disappears. The Battle of the Bulge becomes one of the bloodiest battles for U.S. forces. Casualty estimates vary, but roughly 0.00000 American casualties, similar or higher German losses. Civilians suffer enormously in the fighting zones. Myth versus reality. Myth. The battle was a clear German failure from the start. Reality. For days, success was dangerously possible. Outcome. Impact. Modern relevance. Outcome. Germany's last offensive fails. Impact. The German army in the West is shattered. Lesson. Surprise and boldness matter, but logistics decide wars. Modern relevance. No matter the era, wars are won by supply, coordination, and endurance. The Battle of the Bulge was not Germany's comeback. It was its final breath. If you were an Allied commander, would you have seen this attack coming? Thanks for watching.